Oh, look at that. Boom. Me putting OBS out on the screen. So welcome everyone to the stream. I have actually just realized I haven't prepared any of the code. So let me go load that up quickly. So what is the goals for today? Just drag that off the screen while I sort out my Cool. All right, so we have 5 goals as it stands. Can you see that? Yeah, we've got 5 goals as it stands for today. These are: number 1, template the blog posts. Number 2 is to actually add content to the blog posts. Number 3 is the blog post pages and sorting out the SEO for them, because we need to do that. Number 4 is refactor the footer and the subfooter to put them together in the same component. So at the minute you've got the footer and the subfooter. I want to put them in the one. Which makes sense. How often do you have a footer without a subfooter? You don't, is the answer to that. And then finally number 5, which is kind of it's a nice to do, if I'm honest with you. It's a very much a nice to do, is just refactor the main page component to have the default slices built into them. Because I noticed that when we're building the site, throughout it, we're constantly, we've got the nav bar at the top with the logo. We have like a hero section, which I'll probably, I don't know, I might leave in. I don't know, if I'm honest. It's hard to know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But we've got the header section, which is always the same, which will have a logo and the nav in eventually. At the minute, it's just a logo. And then at the bottom, we've always got a contact form, we've always got the footer, and we've always got the subfooter, which will hopefully manage into the footer. So you've always got them components, and at the minute in Prismic, I'm having to add like all 5 of those every single time to every page and every blog post, and that is just that is just awful and really annoying to do that every time. So we're gonna change that and refactor that and make life a lot easier. That's a nice to do. I want to finish the other ones off. This is the 3rd stream of the week now, so that's a record in itself, going from not streaming to streaming 3 times in a week. Right, so let me just, so that's the terminals all sorted out. Let's get the site up and running now. So let's just get this started up. And then let me open up a new Firefox window. But how is everyone's Friday going? And let me know in the chat. I don't know if anyone's actually watching, to be fair. It says 1 viewer, but I always wonder if that 1 viewer is me, or if I've got like 1 very loyal fan. I think it's me, if I'm honest. But correct me if I'm wrong. If you are that loyal fan, I love you dearly, because you've been here every time. But I think that's me. So if we look at this site quickly, actually that's a point. I just want to get OBS up. Wrong window by massively, just because I want to see. This is very high production value, as you can tell. Sorry, the only reason I like to do that is because I like to monitor the volume of the microphone occasionally, because I feel like I peak it out quite a lot. At least I'm not one of these streamers who scream into their microphone really loud. Anyway, besides the point. So this is obviously the website. So this bit here is the header component. Let me open up React DevTools and we'll see this for what it is. And we'll kind of see what I'm on about. So I get rid of all of that. Cool. Right, so you can see we have on this page here, we have a series of slices. I don't really know how many, but 7, 8, 10 tells you that. So obviously, like the header, we always have that header. As you can see, it's literally just the logo in a header. Eventually, the logo will move over here and we'll have a nav bar here. But at the minute, we don't. But like I said, that's going to be on every page. The home banner is, as the name describes, is unique to the home page. So that obviously won't go there, but I've got an idea for that. Scroll down here, home service, unique to the home, call to action. These ones here, I can't shift click. But from slice 2, the home banner, maybe, don't know, not sold on it, down to design journey number 7. So them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are just going to be kind of put into the page dynamically. I have a method for that, so we can cross that bridge when it comes to it. This contact form, the footer and the subfooter, though, obviously them two there, the subfooter and the footer, I want to blend into one slice anyway. but the contact form and what will be the new footer, I want to have on every page regardless, and eventually maybe a testimonial feature when I actually have, testimonials, which will be helpful. Let me just close these now because I don't really know what I need to be looking at. And then right here, let's have a look at the blog page. I was actually going to do some work and look at refactoring these blog posts, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just leave it like that for the minute. I spent way too long on that last time, just designing random things and coming up with ideas, and it's drained about 40 minutes of the stream before I kind of just was like whatevs. Anyway, so let's have a look at one of these blogs. I think that hasn't actually got any slices on it. No, so we'll do slice zone 1. So let's look at slice zone 1. So obviously this has got absolutely nothing in it. So actually, it might be worth to start actually thinking about it. Start with number 5 here. Just because then otherwise what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to template it, do this, come down to this, and then have to revisit the blog post just to delete it and delete the stuff that I put in there. So it might be worth actually, let's revisit that first quickly. So the idea for this, which I had, is if we have a look at the components and then the page component. So you can see here, this has just got a div, global styles, and then the children. And obviously it's dumping all of the children in. So the plan is you can use, actually I'm not sure, I don't know if you can you? It's something we'll have to try, but I don't know. But basically what I was thinking is in the page, for example, in here, is it this one? No, it's blog. Sorry, blog. I was right with thinking about that blog, yeah. So down here we have this async function, get static props, which brings in all of the blog posts. But we also needed it to bring in the blog. So this took age. I think we did this in stream, early on in stream 2. So you can see here we get the blog in, which renders the actual blog page, this. And then we get the blog posts here, which we pass into the postcards to generate this part of the page. So this is kind of where the idea is coming from, is that if you look, we have 2 slice zones. We have 1 and we have 2. I've just followed one. But yeah, we have 1 there and then 1 there. The idea being that we can split them up to kind of make a sandwich. We can have the pre-slices, the content in the middle that's dynamic, and then the post-slices down here. Is essentially the idea I'm going for. I just need to know, can you run a get static props? Oh great, I've opened node modules. Can you run that inside of inside of the component? That's the word I'm looking for, component. So I want that. What else do I need? I think I need most of them. We're just going to grab all of them. I might be massively wrong on this. Do we need a resolver? I think you pass that into the slice zone, don't you? Yeah, you do, resolver. So I need the resolver. I think the only one there I don't need actually is the next head. Cool. So we've got all of them. And I might not need styled. Just need slice zone, prismic, client, and resolver. So then, just for an example, we'll get rid of that, get rid of that, and we'll put blog there, because yeah, it's an example, why not? Cool. And then we should then be able to bring in the props into, oh yeah, we don't actually have a, oh no, in here, yeah we do. Yeah, we do. So we should be able to bring blog into here, and then let's just see if we can console log that out. If this works, then we know it's a good idea. If it doesn't work, then back to the drawing board. Prop class name did not match, undefined. I'm not sure if that's going well then. Do we need to bring in get static props? Don't think we do we? No. A little bit of Google quickly to answer see if we can answer the question for us. NextJS, get static props, component. Use get static props. Here we go. Get static props, yeah, can only be exported from a page. You can't export it from non-page files. It will not work. And if you add get static, yeah, okay. It will not work if you add get static props as that. That's slightly annoying then, isn't it? So we can't use that. The only thing I guess we could use is this app. So let's try it, because that is a page by definition. So if we move them all into here, we'll let that do its thing, and then we'll grab all of that, drag that out, and then we'll come into, oh yeah, we can get rid of that blog. So basically, page should be untouched. And then we'll come into here. So now let's try it. Now if we try bring blog into here, what's page complaining about? Oh, because blog's not a thing anymore. Yeah, cool. So now we should be able to log out blog. Basically, the idea is I'm not actually going to use blog. I'm just using this as a testing ground, really, at the minute. The idea is if this works, I'll create a custom theme. Nope, undefined again. Why are you undefined? Why are you undefined? Blog, preview ref. You are a page. The app is a page. So all we do here, we just destructure our blog and posts. Obviously, that's what we return from here. We define it. Oh, wait, do we need to? I don't think this will matter, surely not. Like that. I don't think that'll matter, but. Nope, undefined again. Am I missing something? To be fair, I should be able to use get static props, because we're only returning the one. Let's try that one quickly. Oh, don't delete that one. And then we'll come up, we'll actually just be a little bit more prepared, and we'll do that there. And obviously we can then debug / bring in, not debug, bring in slices. I wonder what our component refers to the current component of the page, don't it? Yeah. And then we can change that to slices. And then we don't need to import, oh yeah, we do import that in from hooks. And then we can bring in slice. Do we have slice on? Yeah, we do have slice on. We have Prismic, but I don't think we need Prismic now. Do we need the resolver? Yeah, what's that? Oh yeah, we do need the resolver, cool. Anyway, that might not even work, so let's just try something else. Let's just try it. Undefined. Okay. Let's try understand what is going on. If we go to components, to the blog, oh, so it is here. Oh, of course it would be there. I'm looking at my app I need to go to. Page props, blog, posts, preview ref. No slices though. Actually, no, that would, yeah, that isn't right, yeah. We should be getting slices in there. To be fair, no, we should actually be getting one in there for changelog, yeah. Type changelog prob, yeah. And then we should be able to debug that out there. For some reason though, that isn't working. Can you not do that inside? Let's try it. Use get static props in underscore my app. Or underscore app, it's just underscore app or not. Yeah, get static props on app. This will be helpful, hopefully. This is just an initial restriction, as you want to make sure we provide the right abstraction for it in app. For your example, we want to figure out what would happen if someone decides to add. Get initial props in app currently does. Is this being resolved anywhere near the bottom? This is a long ass post. Jesus. There we go. Update July 2021 recently. I consider get static roll. It's the same problem as layout support. I want to fetch data. In the meantime, I have a few solutions for this until a better API lands. I want to fetch data once and only once until the next build, globally for the entire application. Oh, this is going to be... To what? Had the need to fetch data from the API at build time, tried various solutions, blah, 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 the ones then have it available on the website until I trigger the next build. This members list is very static and might change once a day max. If this list changes, I'll just programmatically trigger a redeploy on Vercel using the deploy hooks. Here's the plan. We'll create a local cache of the data in a members file. A function in the lib members file will take care of fetching the data and storing it in the cache. Yeah, I see how that could work, dumping it all to like a local file and then refreshing that on build. What other solutions are they given? I want to share a layout between pages while persisting React state to allow nested layouts. I don't need to do that. Finally, of course, you could create a shared function fetching your data and use it inside get static props for every page. I'm kind of liking the idea of the kind of create a local file. If you ask me, it's a little bit of a hacky workaround. I get why it needs to be done, but only the logo and the nav, not dynamic. You know, this header page, which again isn't dynamic. Half tempted to change this into the header, really. Use the hero component that's used on the blog page here. That would make more sense. Just making work for myself here. But yeah, so none of this is dynamic. That's all done from, so that could work. Globally across all pages at build time. We'll create a local cache of data in a members file. A function in the lib/members file will take care of fetching there and storing it in the cache as JSON. When it's first called and subsequently you'll read data back from the cache. So what does this do? We import, so that's node function. We fetch the data. But then can we do that using... I don't think we could do that using that because that can only be exported from a normal page. I want to share it out between, yeah, so this might be, what's this one then? Global CSS export function my app, oh, this is an app.js component page props page, yeah. Yeah, but I already do this. But my saying is I want to share. I wonder if they've actually done it. Share slices between pages. To initialize a page, you could override and control the page initialize. Yeah, do that. That's what I want to do, but they don't let you do it. Just like the way you can use initial props in your pages to fetch data from the API, you can use the same method in here, but they don't let you do that. Fetch slices in my in app.js. NextJS Prismic. Because I don't really want to say have to add. It's not a ball ache. It's not what I said. It's not a ball ache. It isn't a ball ache to do, but it's just a bit annoying having to re-query it each time. Or like to add it in every single time. It gets a little bit annoying. Like here, like in this example, they're saying add navigation, but like you'd have to add it to each page, that slice. Which is just, yeah, not fun. This following example uses the latest version, which changes how values okay. So this is in, I don't know what file this is in. Here we give you an example of the index.js, but you can add it to every other page you create. Yeah. So it's a bit like, really? Where does this come from? Menu, props.menu. The last thing to update is what? Oh, it's because it's been added to the link. So it's a group, and then they're passing that in custom types menu. Nav Buzzfoot is a menus article. Styling we include. So what's this saying? You create like a multi-page. Below is our simple menu component from View. Oh, View X. Okay, that's no. This is Next. I want next. Okay, whatever. It's not the end of the world. We're getting a bit sidetracked on it. What happened there? So let's just undo this for the minute. It's not the end of the world. We'll just add it individually and just deal with it for the time being. I'm sure as things update and things improve, it'll be easier to do it. And let's go back to this being an export default. Cool, export default. All right, let me open up a new page quickly just to log into Prismic. Oh, am I already logged in? No, I'm not. And then log in. Nope, log in. Cool. So here we are again, example blog post. So this is all that stuff we had from before, contact form. This obviously hasn't been published yet. That's been in here. And then I just want to add, if I've got a random image I can add to this. We'll use one of these example ones I already got from like the changelog stuff. And then that's the header, repeatable zone, which is where the navigation will go. And then in here, I want to add in, say, text. Just as some, let's get some wonderful world of lorem ipsum. Get a couple of paragraphs or something. Let's get 3 paragraphs, generate. Copy that, dump that in there. 3 paragraphs. And then what we'll do is we'll do heading 1. It's actually going to be heading 2, but... And then we'll drop down again. And then what we'll do is we'll add a new image and text. I don't think I did. Did I make just an image component? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. So then like here we'll have some more text, maybe a paragraph. And then we'll pick another random image. Give it some alt tag, random image. This is all going to get deleted anyway, so it's not an issue. Random image, rammed on. That I want to actually update to that. Save that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might just, to start with, have them side by side and then eventually have them flip underneath each other. Yeah, that works. Cool. Right, hit publish. It's really bugging me that there isn't a way to, let's say, have them shared between pages. That would have been very nice to do. Example blog post 1. Oh no, I just realised I've had my mic on mute for the last 10-15 minutes and oh my hang my head in shame. That is embarrassing, isn't it? Jesus Christ. I didn't even know where to begin on that. Other than the fact I feel like a bit of an idiot. I don't know what to say. No. I'm actually perplexed by that. Easy thing to do, I guess, but not good. Not good. Sorry, I'm also kind of thinking about something else in the background. I just wanted to check something, but I don't know. Yeah, it does. Okay, fair enough. Cool. So I want to try, like I said, wrap these pages. That is something I've definitely tweeted about earlier. The fact I talked for 15 minutes on a stream with microphone on mute. Embarrassing. Proper perplexed me, flummoxed me. So I want to know if you can. So I want to split out the slice zones and put them here because that'll just make my life so much easier. But I think that's going to work. So where did I split the last one? I think it was on the blog page I did the split. Yeah, it was. To map out the cards. So we essentially need to do the same, but not the same. Here. So, but then that brings in props. I need to know what props that brings in first. So let's have a look at that. I feel really bad that the one person who come to my stream didn't actually tell me that my microphone was on mute. Oh, I always look at the chat as well. I wish you'd told me. I feel like a right idiot. Console.log props. So let's see what goodies that gives us. Refresh, see what we get. Class name, cool. So this is obviously what we're getting. Get rid of that. Whatevs. Slices. This is obviously what we need to split out. But it's hard because we need to obviously split off the first one and split off the last three. And the two in the middle I don't particularly care about. So this is gonna be great fun. So if we split out slices like that, and then I think you can just, how did we do it before? If I load up the blog at the same time, blog, yeah, obviously blog, we bring that in data slices. Oh, that's a point I need to check in here. Did that go under data slices or is it just data slices? Why didn't I just go straight to slices? They have the same information. Oh, it might be better to actually go to data because I can get this other stuff. So let's go to data first, and then let's destructure out slices following that. So I need to do, what was it? Cons slices. I also want the description. I also want the title, and I think it's featured image, I want to say. I need to preserve my logs again. Persist logs, there we go. And then equals data, like that. And I still don't have it console logged. I need console logged again. Welcome to the person who just joined. You just missed the realization that I was talking to the microphone on mute for 15 minutes. Oh, classic. Oh, I'm not gonna let myself let go of that. That was so embarrassing. I can't believe I've done that. But yeah, how you doing? Let me know in the chat. What am I trying to do? I need to figure out what I'm doing with that slice and what do I pass it to? Because I want to update as props. There we go, slices, because I'm going to need to do that. So slices, and that needs to let's just make sure it still works by changing that to slices. So it should re-render the actual page. Bang, there we go, all working, all good. All good. So now we need to split out post reference here. No, oh yeah, because I've got this on persist logs. Bin, refresh. There we go. Right, cool. Okay, no, bin. Now refresh. I just want the one. I don't want 3 here. There we go. So now what I need to do is split out the first one. So I want the header as the first one. And then I want the last 3 in there. And so I need like 3 arrays. One of the header, the last one being the third one, or however we want to split it, being the contact form, the footer, and the subfooter. And then the one in the middle being everything else. Because that would be the actual blog post. So we need to figure out a way of doing that. I did do it previously. How did I do it in here? Slices.slice02, slices.slice25. So now the way I'm thinking about it, I could do find like the index of the item, which has like the header, which I actually know that's kind of null and void because I know it's always going to be first, so that's pointless. So we know the zero index element is going to be the header. The bit that's always going to change though is that we need to access the last 3 elements. So I suppose let's just try some. Let's just try write some stuff and see what we can get. So let's say let's call these pre-blog post slices, which I've already defined in here from somewhere, but that is the accurate title, I guess. Slices 0. We know it's going to be the 0 element, the zeroth. I don't know how you say it, whatever. The 0 element. So if we just pass that into there, that should now literally just render. Apparently, not that. Your slice zone is empty. Don't give me that. Okay. Why is it empty? I was literally just hoping I'd get a header on the page. Apparently not. Console log. Right, what are we getting? We're getting an object with the items. Primary, yeah, so why is that? Is it because it's not in an array, maybe? Like it's an expecting... maybe instead of doing that, then we do slice and we just take like 0 to 1 and see if that works. There we go. We've got a header now. Cool. All good. I guess it's because obviously by taking the 0 element in the array, you're accessing it and then you're taking that out into the variable. So we had the object where slice zone wants the array. So obviously by slicing it, we create the array and we keep it in that context. So then we want... So now this is where it's going to get fun, and this isn't a very flexible way of doing it in the slightest. I'm kind of just hammering this and taking a hacksaw to it just to get it to work, which is not good at all. Like really not good. Slice. So what we want is we want the slices.length minus 3, I want to say. Yeah, because that will give us... I need to remember this now. Because I'm pretty sure when you do slices.length, that gives you 6. Okay. So if we took the 3 off that, 1, 2, 3, so we slice from there to the end. Can I leave that blank? Will that work? Or do I have to put like -1 on it? Boom. Oh, we should have contact for... Yes! Sweet. So now we can just get const blog post slices, which we're going to jam in the middle. So I'll put that in the middle just for continuity's sake, I guess. Slices.slice 1. It's like I'm talking, it was a Dora the Explorer swiper going to swipe, slices going to swipe my... It's a tongue twister in a minute. Keep saying slices. Cool. So then that should give us that. So then the plan is that we can now make that into a normal thingy, like that. duplicate that a couple of times. No, not like that. Why? Oh, you're gonna. ESLint's gonna complain. Yeah, do that 3 times. We can wrap that in a fragment. Select all of them, bump it up. Cool. We can take. So now, in theory, and I know this seems like a really long way of doing it. Actually, do you know what I just realized? That was all. I didn't need to do that. I really didn't need to do that. I could have just done, give this a more accurate name. I just did all that work for no reason. I only need to split out the top header because I'm only interested in introducing the blog post header. So now do 1, and we don't need to split out the end. Just go to the end. So I'm pretty sure if you leave it blank, it does assume the end, doesn't it? So do that, clear that. That should give us a normal pre-blog post slices. That's fine. Hey, we've got a normal thing. Cool. So now what we can do is we can intercept in the middle here, and we can throw text in and be like, blah, 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 blah. I was going to type a word, but kind of just mashed the keyboard instead. Boom. Right there. That's what we're after. So what we'll do is we'll split that out into a new component up here. We'll just call it const blog post header, and we're only going to use it in here, so I'll keep it in the same file. We'll take it, we'll do that in a second. Let's just return a p tag saying blog post header. Why not? Because we can. Cool. Return, actually, let me just return that inside of a div just so my ESLint doesn't go mad about it. Oh no, you're still gonna go mad about it. Okay, let's just throw a comment in here. Oh no, oh my god, ESLint, I love you but I hate you at the same time. Okay, let's sort all of this out now. We need to take in our description and our title. To be fair, actually, I can probably just return it like that. And while we're here now, we might as well just change that out. We might as well just hook it up completely. Why the hell not? Title, cool, like that. And then we'll take that and we'll throw that in the middle. Save it, and then we'll put in description equals description. And title equals title. Fingers crossed, with any luck. Where's that gone? Localhost 3000. Go to our blog. So do I have it in there? Yeah, example. Nope, that's services. I don't want that. Blog example blog post. That's the one. Oh, objects are not valid as React children. Oh, I know why. Because this is when you do this with Prismic. Where's a good example? Components. Postcard. Yeah. So you can't just dump the title in there. So do I still have one in the console log? I don't know if I do. If I refresh, do I have one in there? No, I don't. I can tell you what that's up. We'll fix it and then I'll cover why it didn't broke. You basically have to pass it in like this if you want to render it out as text, because it comes through as like an array rather than anything else. Get rid of, there we go, like that. And like that, so that one can actually stay just as is, and that one we can change to title, and then we can just bring in that like so. So now that should work. Boom, and that's now jammed that in the middle, so we can style that as we want, really. I mean, the other way around this, which would have now in hindsight been a lot simpler, is just to create oh, where are we going? Let me just do that. The other way around this, which would have been a lot simpler in hindsight, is we should have just created a blog post header, blog post slice, and then just dropped it in at the top here. That would have been a lot more reusable and a lot better than what we're doing here. But hey ho, live and learn. You get better somehow. I suppose, is this more customizable? Not really. But it just means you can use the top bits of the post, I guess, like up here. Isn't hindsight lovely? We also want that featured image, actually. That's something I did want. So let me console log out the data. And that'll also allow me, what was that I just imported? Could start trivia. Do I even want to, oh, it's a TypeScript thing. Console.log, that's a new one. Console.log. And then see, and then we can kind of cover why what was going on. So if we go in here and you go to title, so I was passing obviously title in, it passes in an object, which is why React gave us the object error. So if I wanted to access it, I would have had to give it, I was passing in title, which was an array, which an array is an object. So obviously that's why it gave the error. So I would have had to have accessed the 0 element on the array and then passed the text property of that object. But by passing the rich text, it does it all. That does that bit for you. So what else I wanted to grab is I wanted to grab this feature image. And then actually what I'm also going to have to go have a look at. And then what we'll do is we'll just pass that in here as image. I am starting to really think we should just go back and design a slice for this. I might do that. Might just be a bit nicer to do than what we're doing here. This is turning into straight chaos. Yes, and I'll pass all that in. See, it'd be a bit nicer just to have that in here. Especially if I can find a way of destructuring that out. Should we do it? Should we do it? Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? What do I need to run? I need to run Storybook. Npm Run Storybook. Actually, would that let you? Yeah, it does let you. Prismic SM develop. Nope. What is it? SM dash develop. There we go. That's the one. That's Storybook starting up. And then localhost 999. Wait for that to. Yes, log me in. I'm already logged in. There we go. There we go. Cool. So let's create a new blog post header slice. So what should blog post header? Probably should just call it post header, thinking about it really. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to revert all of this back, unfortunately, which is kind of annoying. Back to just what I had it as. How many Control Z's do I have to hold to undo this? Woo! All the way back we go. All the way back we go. Good practice, I guess. Oh, there you go. That'll do. Cool. So now I'll go back to that, which is fine because we're now going to sort it out in here. And then in this slice here, we can have our title, we can have our description, and then we can add in our image, which will be featured image. Do that. Label it as featured image. And then that's that done. Save modal. Yeah, H1, that's fine. And then in here, select all, but get rid of the H1. That's the only one I don't want them to allow to be used. And images as well, we won't allow. Oh no, because this is in the description. Yeah, this is the description of the card. So we'll use that, links, and that. The rest of them shouldn't be used. And we shouldn't need to allow multiple paragraphs as well. Not in the description of the post anyway. Save it, push it. Come into custom types, into blog post, and then we'll actually get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Edit slices, blog post header. Save, push. And then wait for that to do its magic, do its thing. Taking a little bit longer, but that is fine. It's actually a bit nicer because then what we can do is while that's still spinning, come into here, find our blog post header, which is conveniently right there. Take that away. We'll bring in our component container, my favorite component. And then in here, we can then do our H1 like we did before. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we looking? Take it from here. Nope. Do I just want to render it? I suppose I could just render it. That'd be a bit easier, wouldn't it? Because it's going to be a H1, and we know that slice.primary.title, and then that'll be slice.primary.description. Cool. That's that bit done. Custom types have added in here. Then we jump into here, refresh our blog post. I don't know how much this is actually going to... Oh, should I delete that one? I don't know. We'll leave it for the minute. Welcome to the person who just joined. 3. I think that's actually a record. But I'm pretty sure one of them is myself from watching the chat at the same time. So 2, we're doing well. We're doing well. Welcome, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Where am I going with this? I'm losing the losing the plot a little bit here. Blog post header. Boom. That's the one. Right. Example blog post. Random description of just mashed the hell out of the keyboard. Sorry for the clickiness. Gotta love a mechanical keyboard. And then just some random post. Again, random description. Don't matter. Save. Is there anything else I want to add in here? No. Sorry about that. Post. Publish. Cool. Right. So now... once that regenerates, we haven't obviously put the a required parameter UID was not provided. There's a string in getting stack part. Oh, what have I broke? What have I broke? I've broke something. That should be okay. Oh, I know why. When I cleared out... Actually, no, because that's on here, isn't it? When I cleared this out, I removed the UID, which is what they use to generate the slugs and all the parameters. Duh. Simple mistake on my part. Repush that again. Wait for that to go. Just quickly sort out sort out the yellowness on my face. Make the light a little bit better. Much better. We can see each other. Why is this take? There we go. There we go. Right. Go back out and back in. There we go, example blog post. Boom, here we go. That's what we were missing. So now if I throw in here, example blog post, that's the only thing which should be actually required on each page. So if we publish that, now hopefully this should work because it's got a UID to come off. Boom, there we go. All working, happy days, good-o. And this is obviously coming from the component that we added. So now all we need to do is style that component using styled components. So import styled from styled components. I'm not actually sure, to be fair, if I'm going to put a featured image on this. I'm really not sure. I kind of like the idea of doing it, but at the same time, I kind of don't, if I'm fully honest with you. I don't know, actually, though. The only issue is I don't think knowing... with putting it through the component, I don't know if we can get it, or if I'm gonna have to add a field, I imagine, for publication date. Yeah, so that's something else we need to quickly do. Back in here, blog post header, add new field, date, publication date. We'll go with publication date. Publication date. Edit, add the label, publication date. Save modal. Bye to viewers. Good while it lasted, record of 3. All right, pushed. In there, refresh. And then add in a date, publication date of today. Save. Publish. Publish. Cool, come in here again. Don't need that. In here we do. So then we have our date coming in, but I'm not actually sure. Have I done dates in here? Yeah, I have on the postcard. We did dates. Because it was really annoying doing them. So we do need to do that again. Just delete that. Come down here. Do that. Up here. Return. Open bracket. Paste in. We don't have that first publication date. So what would that come through to slice as? Let's have a look. I imagine it's just going to be like slice dot or would it be slice dot primary dot date? But I'm not 100% sure. Cool. Let's have a look. Primary publication. Oh, that's good. It comes through as a string already. Cool. So undo that, and then get rid of that, and then we'll do slice. Oh, let's actually do this smartly. Slice dot primary dot date. Now I don't know if this will work or not, but we'll give it a shot. So then we'll render that out here. Above it as just put up the thingy string, day, month, slash, year. And then come in here, go into our little site, NaN, invalidate NaN. Do well. Okay, so I guess we'll probably just need to split it and then try and convert it, but that's not going to be any help. Is Prismic got like a date handler maybe? Or maybe they have it in here. Show code widgets. Yeah, here. Import date pass. Pass, yeah. From Prismic React.js. So they might actually have. And then just let that sort it out. Date as past date. And then we'll just bring that in. And see if that does the job. Pass, paint, pass, paint. And then let's just check if it does have that, like some options for that. Prismic pass date. Rendering the date field. This is good. Convert the date to a string. Format the date object. That's what we want. Here only required a simple date formatting. So if we take that, paste that. So how does this do this? Document.date date. Oh, but this is the old. I presume they take it. I don't want that. It'd be ENGB because I want, you know, real date. So if I do slice.primary.date and then we take this formatted date and dump that in here, does that work? Or does that still give us a problem? Invalid time value. Okay. No such luck. Cool, never mind. And then document is not defined. Objects are not valid. Where are we passing an object as a child? We're not. unless it's this past date, slice.primary.publication date. That's the right way of doing it. Okay, slightly weird one. See if we can figure that out. Why is that giving us the error? Because that's even the code that they recommend that we use. Unless it does need to be in a span, but that would make no sense. The reason it couldn't go in a... What? Let's copy that code directly and literally put it in there. That is the exact code they give us. So it should work. Objects are not valid as React child. Found that. Okay, but we could, okay, so in theory we could use that in here like that and then revert this back to how we had it before. Okay, no, get rid of that. There we go. Boom. So if we just so I ain't got to type the whole thing out, we'll put day in there to begin with, see if it renders correctly. Boom, 15th. That is today. Yes, it is. Right, next, month. If I could spell month. Next, year. That should give us a nice, there we go, 15th. Oh no, because yeah, how did I do this before? Get rid of that and get rid of that and put a space in there. Boom, 15th of October 2021, cool. Right, now let's actually start on styling this. So we've got the component container already, which I'm going to pass in the color as off-white, not off-color, off-white. Just using this, so we apply our CSS variable to it. That should give us the nice background color, the same as at the top, which it does. Now let's define const styled container equals style.div. Probably could do it as a section to be fair, but we'll go with a div. Just so we can center it, put a flex on it. Flex direction column, which is what we want, align item center. And then boom. And then see how that looks. Okay, but we need to sort out the margins, I want to say, because their margins don't look particularly great to me. What is going on with them? Yeah, they've all got weird and wonderful margins going on. Cool. Let's sort that out. Underneath by 1, margins 0. Brings it a little bit closer together. The blog post I want to make bigger. Anyway, so we'll just go down by 1, H1, make it a font size of say 4M. Is that big? How big is that? Not big enough. It's not too big. The only thing I'm not sure about is because I've obviously got a featured image as well. I don't know whether to actually use it or not. Like, maybe put it in between the title and the date, but I'm not 100% sure. Or maybe put it above the whole lot. That just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know. Let's throw some padding on it. Good old padding 5rem. What do everything. Like that. Let's actually change this bit slightly, just to say publication date maybe, or published on. There we go, published on. That'd be a bit nicer. Published on that, and then I'm actually going to give that a class name of published date, just so I can target it, because I want to make it a slightly lighter font. Font weight. Do I have it? I don't actually know if I have a 400 of that installed. No, I don't. Okay, in which case we're not going to do that. We'll make it slightly smaller to give the illusion that it's less important, like that. Boom, sword. Maybe bump the title up one more. I don't know. How's that looking? I don't really know. 4.5 rem maybe. Hard to say. 15 pixels. Bump that up a little bit. That's there. I want to put a little line, if possible, in between. Like, so if I go border, no, in between here, border bottom, say 2 pixels, solid var, orange, and then I think it's border length. Can you do border length? No. How does that look? I don't know. Put a bit of padding on it maybe, just to try to pad it out a bit. Padding bottom 1 rem. Cool. Maybe what might be better is to do well, to be fair, what I'm interested in this stream is actually just setting it up and getting it started. I can always worry about adding the featured post at a later date. That's, you know, that's not my priority for this post. Oh, what is, oh, it's that. Oh no, it's that again. How did I overcome this before? Basically what's happening is, obviously when we get to a mobile resolution, that long word should wrap. But it's not for some unknown reason. I think it's because we're doing rich text render as. Oh no, we're not doing it like rendered as. We're doing it as like rendering it. But then that should actually, because that works with all of them. They're being rendered out. Oh, I think it's because it's in the. Nope, that's the same thing. That it might just be because it hasn't got like a word wrap on it. Because no word you'd use every day is actually that long. So let's just try throw some breaks in it, just to see if actually let's just copy some of this. Copy a sentence of that. A bit more accurate, isn't it, to what it would actually be? Just realised. Let's get rid of that. Oh wow, that's bright. See what this looks like. Oh, now does that wrap? Does that wrap? Hopefully it does. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Cool. I do want to throw a max width though on that. So let's just throw a class name on that of description. And we'll drop down here, boom, and then do say max width 600 pixels. Just to make it, try and constrain it a bit really, because it's huge. Okay, that's not actually working. Okay, no, because we need to target everything underneath. No, the ampersand is implied or implicit, so we need to target everything underneath it like that. That should work. No. No, it didn't. Okay. To be fair, we could just apply it to the whole lot, and it's not really going to matter. If we just apply it to the whole, every p tag directly underneath. Like that. Looks a little bit nicer, that does. What I'm thinking is actually possibly throwing... I don't know if this will work or not. I actually think I'm just throwing like a border. Let's try something. Border bottom. Let's just say black, 2 pixels, black, solid, something like that. Where does that go? No, see what I want to do is put maybe a drop shadow on the bottom of that component container. But I don't know of an easy way of doing that. Unless I wrap this all in a div. Or, tell you what would be better. Because I don't know, do I do it in anywhere else? Do I put a drop shadow on anything else? Like on the home page, possibly? I don't even know if it would look right Might not even look right. Let's try it. I need to go back to the blog. Oh, okay. What's going on there? And why? Okay. What? Nothing's changed for postcards. What is going on? I just copied some stuff. Nothing's changed in here. What the? What's the offending? Let's just try find out what's causing that width alignment. Oh, you don't think it's... Nothing in here would have caused it. Let me just try do that. See if that reverts this back. Nope, so something else I've applied in the meantime. There's not that much I've applied. It's not in there. I don't think anything's been applied in postcard. Nothing that would constrain the width. What is it? I thought it would be that max. Or maybe here, maybe anything there. No, nothing there causing it. Anything underneath it? Out of the ordinary? No. Go upper one. Just take all of these off. Width min content might be doing it. So let's go to postcard quickly. I don't actually know where I used where is that? Width min in blog posts. Okay. Get rid of that quickly, see if that fixes it. Not really. Try width max content maybe. I just don't know why that's not working. Max width var auto, yeah, that makes sense. That's the actual container of the page, but that was targeting stuff underneath it. Nothing there, nothing. So that's targeting again the container of it. What the hell is going on? That's so weird. And what's happened to the title as well? Oh no. I know what's happened. I know what's happened. So when we changed the structure of the blog page to go to the hero card rather than through the title, like use the static things, it then removed all of the that's annoying. It then removed all of the information from it. So then when we go into here, into the UID page, it can't, oh no, not the UID page, sorry. in the blog page, it can't query, or it queries, it does query it, it queries it successfully. But when it returns the posts, and then here we obviously get the slices out and yada, 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 we map over and pass the post in the postcard. And then in the postcard, we destructure out the data, which is title and description. But obviously at this point now, they don't exist, so to say, because we've got rid of it. So what we'd have to do instead, yeah, look, rich title should be an array, received undefined. So instead, it still works, I imagine. We can go maybe we can't do what I thought we could do then. Do we have to query something else possibly? Post query options, orderings, yeah, ref options. Why is it not bringing through the posts? Let's do that. Refresh that. Oh, it won't work there, that's why. Do it out here. Console.log posts. Here, so we get an array of 2, which is true because we get 2 posts. And here we get data, we get slices, and we get all of our slices. To be fair, this actually wouldn't be too bad. I actually don't think. I think what's going on is in postcard, we map over the posts here, which is what we want to do, and then we pass in the individual post into here, and then we try to do all of this like destructuring, I think. So if I like console log out the post, can I grab the slice from there? I think all that's different is we'll just have to do a little bit more data manipulation on it, a bit more translation. Down here, yes, we still get our 2 objects, we still get the data, but then the slices get stripped out. For some reason, between passing it here, we lose the slices. Why? Why do we lose the slices? That's so weird. Do we lose it here, possibly, in the map? Let's try to log the post out there. Not in here, just so we avoid the confusion. Clear the log, refresh. Do we have them there? No, so they get stripped out in the map. Because we get them at the page level. Like if I console log the posts here, we get them at that level. Because at the array level here, like, so go on that one, that's a bad example, that's got nothing in it. But here we get all 7. But as soon as we open it up here, oh wait, I'm being an absolute, me being an idiot. We do get them. We do get them. Indeed we do. It's just me being a nincompoop. What's going on? I can tell you that already. So they do come into here. But obviously we can't do data. We can get data and title. We just can't get... Actually, can we even get data and title? I think we'll have to get console.log post. Because that'll be in a... Here. So I want this one here. Example blog post. There you go. Data array 7. I was looking at the wrong one. Slices. So we need to get slices out of it. Let me just move that over there. So instead of getting title and description, we need to get slices. Cool. That's not an issue. And then from the slices, we then want to do a filter to get the one which has the slice type blog post header. So we do const, we'll deal with this in a minute, but we'll just call it slice to display equals slices dot filter slice slice dot slice type, or is it slice underscore type? I can't remember. Equals blog underscore post underscore header. That's not a thing, clearly. Is it like that? Why is that complaining? Oh. Like that. Like that. It's one of the two. I know it is. Could not find some. Okay, maybe it's just right. Then we change that to. Let's just console log this out again. I don't know why I got rid of the console log, to be fair. Do you want to let me expand the object? That'd be nice. I want to expand that object, please. Okay, let's just get rid of that and get rid of that for the minute so we don't get the error. Refresh. Can I expand the object? There we go. Data. Slices. Slice underscore type blog post header with all underscores in. Yeah, so slice type. So it's where am I going? Where am I going here? So it was slice underscore type equals blog underscore post underscore header, which then gives us our slice to display. And then inside of that, we should be able to then destructure out with a little bit of a dodgy syntax, primary title description, which then should let us render them out, no problem. Give it the old cheeky refresh, and we get an error. Cannot read properly title of undefined. That would be, I could tell you where that error is coming from. The fact that this blog post 2 here doesn't have a blog post header. So if we just change that to example, blog post 2, random description that I'm just going to mash in. Publication date was 1st to 15th, and we'll throw a random image in anyway, just random alt text, save, publish. That should fix that issue. Didn't fix the issue. Why didn't it fix the issue? Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's refresh this again so I can actually see our log. Cannot read property title of undefined. Cannot read blog. Cannot read property title of undefined. Oh, okay, it's that which is causing the issue. But we can get primary out, no issue, can't we? Can I log primary out? Like that. Primary's undefined, okay. Slice to display again. That didn't go wrong, did it? Boom. Oh, that'll be why it's an array. So we need to do an array destructure. Okay, right, back it up. So we need to back that up again. So we'll go for the Hail Mary. If we wrap all of that in an array destructure first, there we go. Okay, we definitely double look at that though, styling wise. So the whole card probably put a max width of 600 pixels on. How does that work out? Maybe 300? Okay, maybe not. that's not annoying, is it? Maybe not that. Maybe the whole. No, that is the whole card, to be fair. Oh, what if we do it on there? Max width 800 pixels. That doesn't look too bad. What about 600? What would that look like? 800 look better. So change. Where does that need to go on? That needs to go the one above. So it needs to go in here on that div there. So the one underneath it. So this one here with the width. Max width 800 pixels. Refresh. Here we go. Read more. So that's back to working again, which is good. Need to just quickly style out that home page. And then we are A-okay. I'm just going to take a drink quickly though, because my throat's starting to go. But yeah, been good. Had a few people drop in. Been a good stream so far, I would say. Bit annoying. I wish there was a little bit more interaction in the chat, but you can't win them all. It is a Friday, to be fair. People probably don't want to think about it too much. So yeah, cool. Let's go again. Let's carry on the churn. On the churn. That sounds a bit bad, doesn't it? Get rid of that. Don't need to care for that anymore. Didn't we start? Oh. Okay, what's going on with that? I swear we styled that. Oh. I got wrong. So I swear we started. I was like, why is that not working? Here we go. And then throw a text align center on that. Just on it all. Make it look a little bit nicer. Text, align, center. Boom. Right. I'm not going to worry about the image. So let's review our goals from earlier. So template blog posts. That is a nice resounding done. Because that the image works. It works. The only thing I don't. Let me get rid of that second blog post because I don't need this now. Actually, it's served its purpose. Unpublish. And then delete. Don't care. Cool. So that should now disappear. Boom. Boom. So that's done. We've done a bit of that. Heading 2. I might make that a little bit nicer actually with the headings. Where would that be? That would be in. No, it wouldn't be in here, would it? That would be in text. I wish, is there an easy way to target all headings? I can't remember. Target all headings CSS. Can I target all H tags with a single select? That's what I'm after. Not a comma separate. No, comma separate. That's a bit annoying. You have to do a comma separated list. Yeah. Well, while I'm here, I'll take it. Because what I'm thinking, well, we actually don't need a H1 because we're not going to include a H1 in this. Is just I want to do a border left, 2 pixels solid var orange. Okay, maybe not. And then actually maybe do slightly thicker, say 5 pixels, and then do padding left 1 rem. So then what I want to do is then switch the margin and the padding. Because at the minute you can see that's got... actually, no, that is generally the height of it. Damn. I want to get that just so it's a bit smaller so it lines up perfectly with it. To be fair, it's not the end of the world like that. And now I'll adjust with the size of that and everything. That works. So cool. Just splits up a little bit, I guess. Actually, I might do that for heading 2s only. Because then it acts like a bit more of a border. Like, you know, when you're working down a document, it acts like more of a split. That works. And then when you drop down to mobile, oh, hello. Okay, why is that doing that? I think actually I know already, because we've set the height to 400 pixels, so then the width's gone to the automatic amount to that. And I'm guessing, if I had to guess, the height. Oh, that's okay. Can I set that to auto maybe? No. Okay, 80%. Yeah, so that's your issue there. And if I just display none on the image container. Oh, actually, something else is causing a problemo. Oh, I tell you what, that's this here. So if we do a clamp, I love them. This is like one of my favorite syntaxes going 300 pixels, 8 EVW, 600 pixels. So then we're saying 300 pixels, 8 EVW is the ideal, 300 pixels min, 600 pixels max. Works a lot better. Expands. All in there, and we entered to use a single media query. Only thing that's doing me is the height on that. Can I bring that height? Oh no, I've set the height to 400 pixels, haven't I? So once again, let's bring out the best syntax ever, clamp. Let's say, I don't know, what, 200 pixels maybe? 200 pixels, 8 EVW, 400 pixels. Let's go with that. Hello, code to progress. So this is my freelance web development site, actually. Well, this is the local host of it. The business is called PhiType. So making Jamstack based websites for photography, cinematography clients. So I'm building the website in public. So done quite a lot. This is the third stream of the week. Didn't actually do any. All of this was done beforehand when I worked on it privately. But all of this blog, the pages, and that I've been working on this week, rendering out all of this, getting the page sorted. So today's been, these have been my 5 goals for today. Template the blog post, which I've pretty much just finished with this. Getting this all set. Stack is a NextJS for the front end. Sorry, I was shouting into the mic there. NextJS. Prismic is the headless CMS. Deployed on Vercel. What else do we use? Use Fathom Analytics for analytics. Styled components for styling. So if you're interested, here you go. Boom. There's the package JSON. So next, Fathom, like I said, style components, React, cool, all good thing. Yeah, it's been good so far. So what have we done? So just done that. Made this responsive. Got that. Oh, that's still not good enough, actually. Why is that still doing that? But yeah, so it's just been a lot of front end work, mainly. Is it because of that? There we go. So let's knock that down to say 4 EVW. So GraphQL, you can use that to replace all HTML. GraphQL is good. I do like GraphQL, but because of the way Prismic queries everything on you, it brings it all through. So like the cool thing which Prismic have just made with Next.js is slice machines. They're really cool. So you literally make like these slices, and you create them using their web app here. So like here, let's take this one for example, blog post header. So I've just created a bunch of fields for it: title, description, featured image, and publication date. Yeah, definitely Prismic's definitely worth a look, especially this new slice machines. So if you Google Prismic slice machines, so their tutorial, they have a good tutorial. I think this is actually a website they made for it. Yeah, I think they made this. Yeah, so you can use it with Nuxt or Next, depending on. I'm a React person, so I use Next, but you can do Nuxt. But yeah, so basically the idea is you build like these little reusable bits of code called slices. So that this blog post header, I use it in at the minute. Why is that archived? Okay. But yeah, so you can make a blog post. So like here, so I've made this blog post and I've got this header here, blog post header. So example blog post, description, featured image, alt text, and a publication date. And then as soon as you publish it, it then renders it out to the page. So that's this top bit here. It renders it out, and you literally just change the code in here. So like this bit of code here controls it, and it's all very segmented, and it's very nice. So like if I wanted to create a new page, all I need to do is just basically drag and drop bits in. So like if I show you the home page, you start seeing everything as like components. So you've got like this top bit here. So actually if I side by side it, we can go through it and you'll see it. So like so the header here, which has got space for a nav bar to go in, but I haven't put one in. But yeah, it's got the header here. Oh no, this isn't the home page. Go back to the home page. There we go. So you got the header there at the top. And then like this is another slice here, the home banner. So you literally drag that in, and then you just style it all on the front end. And then like here, these slices, services here, they're another slice, a repeatable group. And then like call to action and stuff. And you just see everything's kind of broken up into slices. Another call to action again here. And then you have like this bit here. And then contact form, and then footer. And it's all just very easy slices. So now if I want to make a new page, it's literally just drag and drop, boom, make a new one, put the slice in, put the text in, publish. So this is actually the stack I would use for a lot of clients. I would use NextJS on the front end, Prismic. Yeah, so this is, it's kind of single page. It's got a few other pages to it, but yeah. You can check out the live site you want. This is actually deployed. If you go to phytype.com, you can check out the live version. It doesn't have the blog because that's locally at the minute, because I'm still working on it. But you use Stack for portfolio. You're on about my portfolio. That one. This is Gatsby.js. Gatsby.js deployed on Netlify, styled components, but the blog's done for MDX. There's no headless CMS on this. If you go to have I linked it on here? If you go to my GitHub, which is linked on the website, and go to kind of the code's all open source if you want to check it out. There's a few serverless functions and stuff like that in there. If you want to check that out in there. But no, yeah, so this is Gatsby. Netlify is a way you can host your Netlify or Vercel. You can host both of them for free. If I would recommend, if you're using Gatsby, to use Netlify. Just had better experience with that. And if you're using NextJS, then to use Vercel, because Vercel made NextJS, so that Vercel give the best hosting experience for that. Both of them are really good though. Both of them you can do it for free. They both have a free tier, which is very generous. You can do serverless functions for free on both of them. I think actually, can you? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do serverless functions on both of them. Depends what you prefer. Like this site I've built using NextJS purely just because I've never used NextJS before and I wanted to give it a play. I've always been Gatsby up to this point. So yeah, it's been a really good website. Kind of funny. I'm a last year student software developer, but I don't have a portfolio. I should have. Yeah, it's good. I think I've redesigned mine about 4 times now. Yeah, you should make one. What's your kind of like preferred? So software development, is that like, do you do like JavaScript and stuff like that, or are you like Python and C+ and more back-endy kind of stuff? So I'm a primarily a front-end developer. Okay, you're full stack, fair enough. Yeah, so yeah, in which case, I can't recommend NextJS and Gatsby enough, especially if you like React and JavaScript. Obviously, if you're a Vue person, slightly different. Or Svelte's a big one now. Also, I wouldn't say possibly don't fall into the trap of thinking that because you're a developer, you have to make your website. Like if you're like for a lot of back-end developers who are not front-end inclined and not developer, and not a designer, sorry. If you're not a designer, don't fall into the trap of thinking you have to make a website yourself. You can use a lot of pre-built websites. So I'm actually debating just going to transition my website that you saw over to Ghost soon. I'm going to make a custom theme for it, but you haven't got to do that. TypeScript's good. I do actually have TypeScript installed on this, but I haven't used it for some reason. I'll probably go through and add it in later on. But no, yeah, TypeScript is definitely good. Recommend TypeScript heavily. What's your thing then? Do you looking to get into industry or go freelance, or what's your kind of going to go for first job in that? Oh, you're in your intern, yeah. That's cool. But yeah, last year student, yeah. It is good fun. Yeah, just if you want a side project to work on, work on making your own portfolio and then deploy it on Vercel, Netlify, because especially if you want to go into like front end web development, React is like all over the world. Like React is it now. It feels like I don't feel like much will be that. So I'm from the UK, east of the UK, east of England. That's right. I'm from, but obviously, don't think location is a boundary. Do you know what I mean? Like you can, especially with tech now, you can work remotely all over the world. And to be fair, most people are now starting to employ remotely, which is probably the one good thing out of the many, many bad things that happened from the pandemic, is that companies are now willing to let people work remotely and not feel like you have to be in the office. So that's probably the one good thing. Making vanilla JavaScript, why do you use JavaScript? Yeah, that is a good way of doing it. Making a vanilla JavaScript website. I think it's actually, if it sounds bad, it's been so long since I've actually used vanilla JavaScript because I've been so like React focused. Whenever I do have to use vanilla JavaScript, I'm kind of like, what am I doing? Like it takes me a minute to get around to it. It's quite funny. But yeah. Oh, that one's done as well actually now. And then when I was in React, I saw them faster. Yeah, React. Yeah, that is true. The other thing is like once you understand the basics of kind of JavaScript and you've got the basics honed down and all done, then you can. React's not too bad to like. I don't know how much of this I actually have in here. I think the home. Do I have any? No, but like if you use like when it comes to things like state and use effect and stuff, like it helps to understand obviously what's going on, but like I don't think it's a necessity. Like I wouldn't say I understand the basic the true deep level of what is happening under the hood with that. So like you do need a basic understanding of JavaScript, but like there is a certain amount of React knowledge as well, which is quite good. But yeah, like, I can't recommend the JavaScript. You do things you might not do yet in React. Yeah, I suppose if you're using like the latest brand new features of JavaScript when they're introduced in ECMAScript, then maybe that is true. Yeah, JavaScript powers React, doesn't it? So anything you can do in JavaScript, you should realistically do in React. Yeah, but yeah. Right, SEO. Do I go for the SEO now? Let me try. That's a quick one. Let me try this number 4 quickly. Refactor the footer and subfoot components. So let's just jump into here. Should be pretty easy to do actually, because all I need to do subfooter. So I need a logo and copyright text, and then go back to footer. Add in the new label. That's a point. Was it rich text or is it just a key text? I think it's key text. No, that is it's rich text, bold, P and italics. For add new label. That sub copyright text. That's the one. Edit, and then we'll just throw label copyright text. Deselect all. Boom, boom, boom. Save, and then we add a new image, which I'm going to call logo for the minute because I can't actually remember what I called it in the subfoot component. So that's cool, right? Subfoot component, what's it called? Oh, just logo, fair enough, cool. Are there any parameters or anything? No, cool. Footer. I did call it logo. That's convenient, isn't it? Logo, cool. And then save modal, and then push it. And then we just need to edit So this is what I mean. You'll kind of see this going on now. So if I edit this footer component to essentially bring in the subfooter component. So if I just copy that and then go into footer index, and we'll just drop it right at the bottom like that. And then styled subfooter will now bring in, where's my, there. So we'll literally just copy this in. Interestingly, if I got 2 footers, I shouldn't have 2 footers really on a page. Yeah, I shouldn't have 2 footers. So we'll change that to, ooh, that is an interesting one. I'll bump that up into there because you shouldn't have 2 footers on a page. And then we'll just redo the styling to make it work. Cool. So that's that done. And then what am I missing? Image. So we'll bring image in from NextJS. Like that. Cool. And then in Prismic, that's been pushed. Custom types, that's already in there. So all we now need to do is in each of these ones here, we can just go in here and delete out. So you can see here it's added in. So we just need to move this up to there, copy right text, and then copy that alt text. And then we'll add in the file type logo, alt text there, cool. And then delete out this component, and we'll give this a shot now just to see if it works. So then we save, publish now. That's now done. So, oh, not that. If I go back to here, go back to the blog page. Okay, so we need to change that, but it's almost there. So subfooter. Why is that? Ah, that's why, because we changed the component container. So if I take, so I might actually have to wrap this in a whole another component container. Little bit annoying, not really what I was hoping to have to do. I wonder if we can do it. So what's the issue we're having? So looking at this, we've got that there, logo container, that. And then that's, yeah, then we go straight into, we need like another thing in the middle really. Oh, that's that one there, yeah. So we need to really say like width 100% maybe? There we go, so say width 100%, that spreads that out. And to be fair, if we get rid of the padding, what does that then look like? No, so we need the padding 0 possibly. No, not gonna. I struggled to believe that that didn't do it. Oh, okay, because it's got, the whole thing's got padding, I'm guessing. Yeah, so that's got padding and it's contained within the footer, which has margin on it, so we need to take the margin bottom off the footer, which then puts us near the bottom. So to be fair, I could leave it like that because that doesn't actually look too bad compared to what we currently have. When that, come on, NextJS, there we go. Oh, what's going on there? Because we haven't edited the foot, but yeah, so that's the principle. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna do that. Cool. All right, let's quickly edit these other ones. So home. Scroll. Copy that. Put that in there. Throw logo in. Copy that. Get rid of that. Paste. Save. Publish. Go back, and then what else we got to do it on? We've got to do it on Changelog. No, we've done home, we've done blogs, we've done Changelog. And then what am I doing? Select the logo. Paste that in. Copy that. Get rid of that. I'll copy that again for the last one. And then we should be able to just rip out the Subfoot component from the code base. So we don't need to worry about it anymore. The only thing that's kind of annoying is like, I know I'm determined to find a way because I'm sure there's a way you can do it. Is like, you'll notice on each page, I have to have these same components. So like, once this publishes, I'll show you. So I've got to have on the page, like this is the footer, the contact form. I have to add these into every single one that I create and the header. So all 4 of these, have got them same slices. Now, it would be nice to be able to put it in the app.js file, _app.js file, and have it render out on each one. But for some reason, it just, well, NextJS don't let you do it, or don't want you to do it at the minute, right? So that's that one done. So that's this. This was my 0.5 here, was to refactor the main page so that they're all in there. But I played around with it for probably half hour at the start of this stream, and it just didn't want to play ball. Cool. So let's have a look at ripping out the technical term there. Ripping out the component that we don't need. So subfooter. Get rid of that, and we'll just do a quick search for subfooter, just to make sure I capture everything. Just rip it all out. Get rid of that. Index stories. Where's this slices subfooter? Okay, so we can get rid of that quickly. I might have to do a restart of the development server just to try sort it out. Subfoot, that's fine. Start subfoot, that's fine. Export default, don't need that anymore. Cool. All right, let's do a quick restart just to make sure. Where are we at? Oh, we just crossed the 2-hour mark of the stream. Do well, do well. Cool, so that's rebuilt or redeveloped. Save, reload, hopefully works, boom. And if we go in here, we shouldn't have a subfooter anymore. Oh, an unexpected error has occurred. Yeah, we don't have a subfooter anymore. The only annoying thing is I don't think they've updated it now. So like if I go on the custom types on Prismic, and so you go into here, okay, that don't want to work. I don't think they've, yeah, so it's still here, and I don't think I can remove it from here, which is kind of annoying. What if I go in a Prismic, go custom types, and edit that locally? Blog post, edit slices. Maybe, you know, I mean, I don't mind it just sitting here if I untick it, but maybe if I save file and then republish it, maybe that will get rid of it remotely. So wait for that to push. Takes a little bit to push. Come on. Come on. Totally not waiting for you now. Okay, why that does churn. So what is it? So we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Anything else that I want to get rid of? I think that's probably it for the minute. Don't need that anyway, get rid of all that. Is that done? Yes, sync to Prismic. Right, let's see if this is fixed in here now. Oh, there we go, so that did work. So we quickly edit them custom types. And that should get rid of all of them for us. Just save and push. Hopefully it's a little bit quicker. To be fair, if I go in the terminal, you can actually see it doing it. There you go, it's all pushing away in that. Oh, I don't know. There we go. Modal. I keep calling it a model. It's not a model. It's a modal. Design journey. Yeah. Save. Push. The only other thing I might do actually is just if I have a look at the changelog page. So I've added this changelog page a little bit ago. Just to document all the changes on. But I might actually amend it and use the blog post header, which I created. So it might be better to actually call this like, is that finished pushing? I don't want to do it while it's pushing. I might try rename it. I've never tried. Have I tried rename? I can't remember. I'll try rename the slice to like page header or something, to make it a little bit more reusable. Because at the minute I think that's all hard coded in, which, you know, if you're building a client site, the last thing you want to do is start hard coding in the stuff for it. Yeah, I think if I go to Changelog Page, head, no, okay, maybe not. Oh, I could tell you where that'll be rendered. That'll be rendered in using the, where would that be rendered? I thought it would. Oh no, yeah, that'll be rendered using the here, because there'll be, I don't even know. I'm gone. I've lost it. I don't know what am I saying. But no. So yeah, we passed the slices into there, and there's no slices in there as far as I can remember. Let's have a look at the changelog page quickly. Yeah, so here. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Have I already got a hero section? Have I just duplicated that? Oh damn. Never mind. Whatevs. Okay. Let me check. I do have two. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter too much to be fair, because let me just change this as well, just to blend it in so it doesn't look too bad. Var off white. That should now make it a bit more lined up. Is it off white? I can't remember. Yeah, so you can now see it's got the orange beneath it, which is fine. If I wanted to line it up like the blog post, I think I'd need to, yeah, so that's that blog there. And they all follow a similar title. But no, to be fair, it doesn't look too bad. It's just this is quite a bit longer. So what's the one I used on the blog post? I think I put 600 max width. Yeah. Let's just take that for the hero section as well and see what it looks like. Yeah, okay, it's got a 1200 pixel max width. That's huge. What is it? Actually, no, that's not great, is it? Because of the amount of text. Maybe meet in the middle and say 800. 1000? Maybe? Oh, I love the trial and error design process. Okay, no, actually 800 was better. So let's meet them both in the middle and let's change them both to 800. Just to have some form of uniformity across the site's design. That don't look too bad. And then if we go to the blog, go to the example blog post. Yeah, that don't look too bad. I can handle that. The only thing actually, just quickly, there was a lot of margin up there. What is going on with that? Let's take the margin, and that's padding. Let's take the padding top off that blog post header. Or make it at least a lot smaller. Nah, that's not too bad. We'll give it that, and then we'll make the padding bottom half of it 2.5 rem. To be fair, I could probably do the what is it? It's like I can never remember. You start on the right, don't you? And you go 2.5, 0, 2.5. I want to say. Is that right? Or have I just completely cocked it? Yeah, I did it wrong. So I've applied that as, so I've put 5 rem on top and 2.5 on the sides. So that needs to go to 5. That needs to go to 5, and that needs to go to 2.5. There we go. That's better. All right. Is that? It's hard because like I do sometimes sit here and I could spend like hours sitting here just toiling with trying to get this like a little bit nicer. So I'll do one more thing and then we'll call it on that and try start on the SEO side of things. So we go to pages, blog, UID, UID. No, was it in here? Oh, you have to set it individually on each one, don't you? Ugh, that's annoying. Yeah, I don't think there is a way you can really do that either. If I change that to say max width for 1000 pixels, what does that look like? How much does that condense it in? That looks better. I like that. Like that a lot. But how does that look on here? So that's going to force it to do that. Of course it will. But that's because there's columns here. So if we change that to say 400, would that make it 2 column? Interesting. Oh, there we go. Oh, actually, yeah, that is not nice looking at all, is it? And there is no real way of improving that. Like, because if I bump that up anymore, oh, that's not even gonna. It'll be at the max already, won't it? If I bump that up anymore, yeah, you can't. I mean, I might be able to get a little bit out of it, 450. But then, yeah, because of the padding. So you're instantly dropping down into the mobile view. To be fair, how often am I actually going to want to have it side by side? Not very, I think, is the answer to that. So let's just leave this as, say, 500 max. I mean, if someone has a freakishly large screen, they might be all right to get it side by side. I know because it's limited by pixels, not by diameter. In which case, let's just save myself a lot of the hassle, get rid of the grid, and just make it flexbox. Just make it a flex direction column. Boom. Because now that should, even when we, yeah. Cool. What's going on top of that though? Is that, oh no, it's just okay, fair enough. That's just the margin of the whole thing, that's fine. Just thought there was a little bit of a big gap, that's all. Oh, the only thing I might do quickly is just throw, if I can, a border radius and put a filter on it. Filter drop shadow, one of these nice little. So if we throw that on it and throw a border radius of say 1 rem, overflow, hidden. Okay, that needs to be a bit bigger, the border radius. Let's say 2.5 rem, and we'll make the border a little bit more pronounced. That is really not giving me any radius, is it? Why are you not giving me any radius? Oh no, it is giving me radius, just I haven't put enough on it. Bit of an interesting one. Maybe I need to apply it directly underneath it. Even if I set that to like 50%, oh, it's because it's not, I suppose it's not a perfect square, is it? So you're not going to get a nice corner on it. I swear you should be able to still get it. Maybe I need to define, because the rem would work as pixels anyway, so that doesn't make a difference. CSS rectangle with rounded corners. There's got to be a nice easy way of doing it. With the border radius. Yeah, border radius there. That's a rectangle. Why is it not doing it for me? So I have to put it, I surely ain't got to put it directly on the... No. Okay, what's going on? Okay, makes no sense to me whatsoever. Do you have to do... No, because that just does different corners, that does. Yeah. Weird one. It's just not rounding it right. Border, not... I hate Googling stuff randomly like this. CSS, rectangle, rounded corners, not rounding. don't know. Yeah, void, here we go, void elliptical shape, that's what we want. Formally, the syntax accepts two values for each corner, a border radius and a slash. Following would create an elliptical similar to the third. Usually we only specify one using percentages, solution. Okay, let's give that a try then. When in doubt. Let's see if the good old Stack Overflow bails us out on this. Nothing, it seems. Yeah, that is definitely not what I was after. Maybe it's that one that needs to go up. Nope. And if you change it to 50%, no, that really don't work. Never mind. You tried Stack Overflow. Another option is specifically huge pixel. No, never mind. How do I get rounded corners without rounding the borderline? Going oval. Rounded tables. I don't want to create an oval. I want to avoid an oval. Never mind. Right. Whatevs. It's not the end of the world. To be fair, that don't look too bad. It puts the pronounce on it. The issue we've got there is I think I'll probably need to put like a bit of margin on the bottom of it just to try kind of make up for the fact it's not symmetrical between the paragraphs. Maybe a little bit more, just so then when you look at it, it doesn't look completely off. That looks better. All right, so that's that done. Well, maybe, sorry, one more thing. Told you I keep getting dragged in. I see one thing and let's go for the next thing. Blog post header. Maybe we do need, do we need 2.5? That's a bit much, you know. No, actually, that does look better. We'll go with that. Cool. Right. So we've done 1, we've done 2, we've done 4, 5. I'm debating even if it's possible or not. Because even GitHub says it's not particularly possible without some hacky workarounds. And then 3 is the blog/post pages SEO. Cool. We'll try to do that in, say, the next 40 minutes, because then would be a 3-hour stream, which is a record for me. Cool. Let's go. Where are we going? Right, so let's have a look at the blog page, because it's already got the SEO stuff already on it. File type, so we need to change that to be /blog. Website summary, growing Twitter title, growing businesses with Jamstack, and then maybe do like that, blog, file type blog, or do pipe symbols. Let's do pipe symbols. Probably change the home page to match. Because I kind of like a pipe symbol. Blog, that's the same. Description, /blog, cool, Twitter description. So I need to basically write a description for it. So that's not the end of the world. There, change that, blog. Make that sure that matches. I'll delete these out for a minute just so I haven't got to, because I don't know what I'm going to put in them yet. So I have to come up with a description for that. Growing business, yeah, that's fine. And then, right, so now basically I want to copy all of this, and then we'll go into the UID page for the blog, and then we'll insert it in here. Oh, my arrow key just fell off my keyboard. That's not good. You don't want your arrow key to fall off your keyboard. So then we want a fragment like that, pump that in, dump all of that in. We will bring in next head, like that, delete that space out. Cool. It's amazing how many of these you have to change. I think I need to do this on the changelog as well, actually. No, yeah, I do need to, there we go, changelog. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Change that to that. Oof, copy that. I don't know. I don't really know, but we'll go with it. That. And there. Like that. And then change that to /changelog. The rest already changed the descriptions, done that, done that, done that, done that. Cool. So that's that all done on the changelog. This is the home page, so that's good to go anyway. And this is the blog. Now this is where it's going to get fun. And I'm not 100% sure about what is the best way. Probably going to be doing a lot of kind of, what is it, template literals and that. So then we'll change that out from there. I don't know if this is going to let me do a template literal here. So something like that. And then, oh, that's not right, actually, get rid of that. There. And then in here, what we need to do is we need to basically do what we did. We need to just go through all of these props to get out the bit we're after. So if I go into components, is this erroring for some reason? No. What page am I on? Unexpected token. Oh, okay, so it really doesn't want me to do that. Can I just do like, oh, that's going to complain about me doing that, isn't it? No, apparently not. Example blog post page. Yep, cool. So that's right. Page, what props? Children page, my app. Here we go. Page props, data, slices. So I want to bring out data slices, or just slices in general, that would work, slices. And then we need to basically do what we did before when we filtered it. Where did we do that? We did that in postcard. So now if I was being smart, I would now I'll get rid of that. Probably could split this out into some form of kind of reusable function. That would be probably the better thing to do, rather than me repeating the code. But just for the sake of time for the minute. So I don't actually need that slices there. Where was I doing it then? Data slices, slices.fill. Oh, so I can skip all of this first, but I don't care for that. I can get slices straight out of that, which gives me primary, title, and description. That gives me that bit then. But what I'm going to have to do is the quite annoying like title 0.text. I don't know if that'll work, is the God's honest truth to that. Do I prop spread in all of these? No, so I can do that. Just change that so I haven't got to rely on that. And then let's see if it's working. Oh, maybe. Have a look in the head of the page. Oh, that looks like that's still the old. Oh no, I haven't changed the other one. What's that for? That's the Twitter title. Okay. Change the OG title. And then also change the head title. Yeah, if I type blog example blog post, it works. Sweet. So this actually gonna be not too bad. Oh, can I get the slug out of that? My app. Where can I get the slug from? Yeah, slug's there, but it's also the UID. It's the same, but I will take the slug just to be sure. But I can destructure that alongside the slices. So if I do slugs, so here that'll be slash. Oh, this needs to be turned into another template literal. Like that. Slugs 0 dot. Well, it's just like that in a slug 0. Or do I need to actually? No, that is it. Cool. Does anywhere else use the link? A description? No. Cool. Description will just pass in the. We'll just do description 0 dot text. I mean, what would be a nicer way of doing this would be, that gets a bit messy though if I sit here trying to do the destructurings like that as well. Does that even work? Can you even do that? I don't think you can. No. Well, never mind, we'll leave it. I'm not going to mess around over that. Take that. Description, right, equals that. And then there. So now, just check I haven't missed anything. Title, description, that's the same. OG's the same. Do I need to put this viewport on every single one? Is that not in here? Can I not just move that viewport? Because that's not going to change. Let me put that in the document because then that puts it on every single page for me. There we go. Like that. And then I can get rid of that off all the other pages. Like that. Viewport. The index, get rid of the viewport. And the app I don't need to do. Cool. So, following that, we should now have a working, our head should now have everything in there. So we've got example blog post, which is correct because that's the title. Twitter title is the same. The OG URL is correct. The OG title is correct. The description is the same because that's correct. Cool. What I'm going to do then quickly, let's give this a Npm Run Build. And what we'll try to do is we'll serve it up and, or is it run, start, that's the one. And then we'll run a Lighthouse audit on it and see how Google rates our SEO. I know it's going to downgrade a few things because we're using the wrong URL. We're on a localhost URL rather than the file type URL. But yeah, so I'm expecting a few negative points. It won't be 100%, but as long as it covers the main boxes, I'm happy. Cool. Npm run serve. No, Npm run start. Not serve. Serve is Gatsby. Get rid of that. That started up. Open up Chrome. Open up a new blank incognito tab. Go to, what is the URL for it? Localhost 3000. As per normal. Localhost 3000. There we go. Inspect. Lighthouse. Let's do desktop first. Generate report. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't completely crap out on me. Come on, come on. This is taking a while. Whoa, why is that? The page did not paint. Oh, please keep the browser window open in the foreground during the load. Okay, so let me move that off screen then. Okay, let me move this off screen and then move this one just so we can see it. Do that. Generate report. Let's go again. Probably because I was covering it with the boom. Look at that. I will take that 100% SEO. Does not register a service working web okay, that doesn't. Manifest display property must be one of standalone, full screen, or minimum UI. Do I not declare one of them in the document manifest? Yeah, rel manifest. Let's give that a little quick Google and see if I can fix that somehow. Has invalid browser option. Valid options are full screen and browser according to that. In order to add the home screen display must be set to one of those. Browser display options like having that is like leaving the field empty. It defaults to browser. Where do I like declare that though? Oh, I imagine I declare that in the static folder. Or public folder. Is it public, static? I can never remember now. Oh, where is it? Public, that's the one. Static. No, it's not there. Web, manifest web. Okay, so that's just that, which is no issue. And then in here, I should be able to then, yeah, throw a display in there. I don't really know what the differences are. What's the difference between Untitled? Full screen. All of the available display area is used and no user agent is shown. The application will look and feel like a standalone application. Will look and feel like a standalone, but will have a minimum set of UI elements controlling that. The elements will vary. Probably browser. No, actually, no. Application is individual. All of the available is used and no user agent Chrome is shown. I mean, that's not a great option, probably. So an icon and launcher in this mode, the user agent will exclude UI elements with controlling navigation, but can include other minimal UI. But yeah, so that's probably the best option to go for. While I'm here, I'm actually going to change that background color as well. In here. Oh, I need to find out what color I use for that. It's like FE, FBF. Let's open up Figma quickly so I can get it. Be the background color. Let me just dump that over there and grab the color. There we go. Right in here. Background color is that. Cool. Right, let's quickly rebuild this because I want to know if I have solved the problem. Not that it really matters. Got 100% on all. Just saying. And then that might be the next issue ticked off. Oh, it's npm run start, not serve. npm run start. Right, and that's now start up. Localhost 3000. Open up an incognito, not another incognito window. Open up that window. Desktop, go for it again. I'm gonna take a drink quickly. Oh, we got a favorable review. There's not. No matching service worker detected. Oh, I haven't added. Yeah, I just got rid of one of the reasons, so sorry. I haven't actually added a service worker. But boom, happy with that. That is a-okay with me. Oh, let's do the mobile view as well. Let's put me out of my misery. I hate doing mobile view. Mobile view always goes bad for me. Or it just doesn't go as well as the desktop, I should say. Yeah. 99 to 96. I mean, I can handle that, but, you know. Whatevs. Cool. All right, that's that done. So that is number 3 off the list. So that is pretty much the blog. Done. Random image. That's good. Let's just run npm run style on that again. Not npm run that. Run dev. Last thing to do is add to the changelog. Viewport meta tags should not be. Oh, that's probably why then they're not in there. All right, let's quickly solve that then. That's probably why they're not in the in there before. Because it shouldn't go in there according to NextJS. Never mind. Let's dump it back in here. Just throw it at the bottom. It's not too bad to do. There we go, done. Only thing I need to do then is write some text for blog, so that's not the end of the world. I imagine if you really wanted to, you could probably add some fields into your post. Not changelog. Changelog. Why is that one not gone? Can I change that quickly? Let's try sort that out. Custom types. Oh, because the custom type for. Oh, okay, that's fun. Why do I not have a custom type for changelog? Pass maybe? Can I create one? Like, let's try like backwards engineer one here. Custom types. How's this done? Just mocks. Let's just try create one. Why not? Change. I'm assuming you match the ID. Mock config custom types in here anywhere? And do something like that. So that's the custom type. And then we in here add mocks.json. Not in there, sorry. What have I done? There. And then in there we just need to put in, I don't really know what I've got to put in here, because they've all got a bit of a random ID going on. Might be able to get it from here. UID placeholder. I do not know is the answer to this. I wonder if that will now recognize this in here, or have I got to add it to somewhere else? Just change that to changelog. Although that's obviously wrong. That's obviously wrong. Where else have I added? I've added it in there. Get rid of the trailing comma. Storybooks. Don't need to custom types here. This is probably where we need it mainly. New folder. Change_log. Because you'd match the ID of it, which is change_log. Cool. What other stuff we got to put in it? Oh, okay. So now we literally just take a copy. So we make an index.json. Come in here. Changelog. JSON editor. Copy all of that. Dump it into there. And we back up to. Oh, actually, that is slightly different. That is. Keep the. Test. What we'll do is we'll take that. Drop down here. We'll make our own kind of version of it to line it all up. So the ID will be change_log. The label will be changelog. All one word. True. Ooh, no, that is not true. So that'll be a false. To be fair, it'd probably been better to take something like this. Yeah, false, true. Main UID config placeholder. Don't care for that. Don't need either of them. Newsletter sign up on. So here we go. We can take. Just take that whole choices bit and just switch out that bit like that. Boom. So that's that. Slices and slice zones probably labeled the same. Body, yeah, that's all labeled like that. Slice zone type UID. Cool. All good. All right. Get rid of that. Back that up. Do I have a prefab JSON? There we go. Boom. Let's now hope that this is recognized in here. Don't know if it will work or not. Is that running? Or did the error? I'm assuming it errored out. Yeah, it did. Unexpected token in JSON at position. Okay, it would have been helpful if you told me which file. I mean, I can assume that's all correct, though. I know that's correct. Do you give me any hint? Unexpected token of position, JSON.parse, index.js at server source API index.js, lib file. None of that's any help. Oh, hey, changelog. Unexpected error has occurred. But at least we can have it. At least we've got it there. Okay, so why aren't you showing now? Like everything else labels up okay. Just to make sure. That all marries up. So home, yep, false, true. UID config label. Have I labeled that anything? API UID, I've labeled it UID. And I've given it a placeholder of changelog. But, oh, it's now completely disappeared. Second note, I probably shouldn't have been starting to change all of this, but you know, live and learn, live and learn. I just want to be able to edit it on the remote. So that's in there, that's been added into there. Mocks.json, that's been added. Yeah, it's a bit dodgy, but that's all good, that's all good, that's all good. So then the thing which gets me is why isn't it working? The only thing that could possibly not be working is in slice machine asset custom types. Obviously, I don't know what to put in here because they generate an ID for it. And they don't tell you the ID in here. Let me drag off the API. Let's try this API out. JSON search. Cool. So let's have a look at this API. Blog, nope. No, I want that. I don't want that. Blog posts, changelog, ID. There we go. So take that, copy. That's the ID. Do I have a UID for that? I apparently do, but it's probably not the right one. Because these have all got really weird IDs. The thing is, I don't want to have to. I might try and create another custom type named the same thing, and then just like force push it almost and see if it works. Probably won't work. Why don't you come up? No, it just redirects you. That's no good, is it? If I get rid of that and that last time allowed it to show up, I think. No, it didn't. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Mux config, that's all okay in there. It just does not want to play ball, does it? Maybe it is Storybook. I don't know. To be fair, I can't even remember why I was trying to get it in here? Oh, because I wanted to remove, that's why I wanted to remove some of the old types. I'm starting to feel like the only way I'm going to get to do that is delete this custom type and create, maybe, whoa, that's an idea. If I disable it, you won't be able to create a new instance of changelog. This option won't delete existing documents. Okay, cool. And then if I come into here again, I'm just trying to tidy up the code base a bit now. New custom type, single. My custom type name will be changelog, and we'll make it the same ID. No special characters allowed. I can hyphenate it, but I can't. Okay, that's maybe why it doesn't work. Now let me push that to Prismic. Modal changelog is invalid. Is it because there's no slices on it? Changelog, what else do we need? What else do we need? Page, hero, logo, newsletter sign up. This would be why it'd be so nice to be able to wrap things, footer, contact form. Don't think we need a CTA on it. Save the file system. Cool, so that worked. What else do we have on the changelog page as it stands? Why do I have two Firefox windows? Let's just merge them together. Oh, that's it. That's that one. And there's, oh, that one didn't even work. Where am I going? That one, and then put that into there. Cool. If I go disable changelog. Okay, no, that's okay. Push to Prismic. That's it. I think we're 24 views we've done so far. Nearly 3 hours in. We are flying away. Why is this still pushing to Prismic? We are slowly getting there, Cool, right, let's go in here. Into documents. Can I change the custom type for something? Or I got unpublished. I've probably got unpublished this, haven't I? That's a bit annoying. Because that's what's on the, oh shit, that's on the, oh, sorry, shouldn't swear. That's on the live site. So if I go here to work, create new, changelog. Oh, that's what I need to do. Add slice zone UID. Add, save, push. Wait for that to push. Come on. Last thing to do, try and tidy up this code base a bit. Then we are golden for this stream. Achieved a load of stuff. Right, UID, changelog. Cool. Logo, that needs to go in. Have I got this open? Right, let's drag that over there so I can see what's happening. Oh, actually, can I go to the live site maybe? Because that should be... yes, cool. And then page hero. Oh, I can't select on there. Do well. Page hero. So do all of this. If I can copy and paste it all. Okay, that's not working. Okay, I can't use. That's a little bit annoying. Just save it. Back out. Right, what's the page that I use on this archived one then for changelog? Hero section. Apart from that allows for... Oh, not page hero. Why do I have like... Oh my god, why do I have like 3 different ones? I have a page hero, a hero section. Hero section, that's the one I want, not page hero. Save, save, push. Where have I got that called page hero then? I do have a page hero, but I also have a hero section. Where's page hero used then? I'll have to have a look. I'll have a little fish round afterwards because I'm curious where that's actually being used. Cool, so now going to here. I should be able to use hero section and not page hero. Hero section, there we go. Paste that in. Add changelog in. Cool. Then we add in changelog. And we'll do all of this good jazz. So paste that in. And paste that in. Version number is 1.3. Published date, this was on the 5th of the 10th, so it's a little bit ago. Changelog image is the 12341 one, which has... is there an easy way of seeing this alt text? Image has an alt text of section there. Like that. New one, changelog v1.2, which was published on the 4th of the 10th. Changelog versions, copy and paste again. And then this has got the why you need Jamstack image, which has an alt text of section of the 5.3 bits, which is JavaScript, yep. And then add another changelog, which was published on the 28th of the 9th, which is 1.1. Changelog versions. It's where we introduced the changelog. Changelog. Which has an alt text of file type changelog. Cool. Paste, and then one more of them for version 1.0. Published changes on the 27th of the 9th when we live launched the site. And then this is just the homepage, which has website home banner. Cool. All right, let's add in now the... Oh, we do need a CTA. Of course, we need a CTA. I'll add everything else in and then we'll come back for the CTA. That submit button label is let's, with an apostrophe, get started, with an exclamation point, description, we'll copy in. Wait time message is that, and then that. And then we need our footer. Sign up title is that. The subtitle, that. And then that is sign up. Copyright text is that. Logo, the long logo. That has a alt tag of file type long logo. Then we add in our navigation, so home / social media name of Twitter. And we'll copy the, nope, if email, not Twitter. Copy the email address, and we'll put our mail to, paste. Add in. Next is services / services. That's the point. I need to actually have a look at the, have I got the site running? So I need to have a look at the order that I put it on the other ones. Blog was next, not services. So /blog. Over Twitter. And then we can copy the link to the Twitter. Like that. And then add a new element. This is services now. / services. Don't need to add a new social media because that's it. And then we have changelog, which is /changelog. And then finally we have contact, which is /contact. And that's all of them. Have I got the copy? Yep. Save that. Publish that. Just need to sort out the on here. We need to add in our CTA, call to action, save to file system, push. And once that's pushed, we can go in, add that to our page. Then we just need to switch the UID that's queried out in the page for the changelog, and then we should be able to switch our page between the two. So I'm pretty sure if I go on here now, because I've disabled the page in Prismic, this should actually probably just return an error. Yeah, there's nothing there. Come on. There you go, right. Whoa, I need to add a logo to that. So we'll do that as well. Changelog. Let's add this logo in. It'll be that one there. And what's the alt tag I put on that? Just file type logo, fair enough. Close that. And then just before the contact form, we need to insert a call to action, which is ready to go to your business. That link label is let's book a date. And the link URL, we can just copy from here, copy link, paste. We'll get rid of that. Fine. Save, and then publish that again. And that's that all up to date. What's the API ID for that? Then that is now just change-log, so at least that all matches up. Thank God. Get rid of these ones that we tried to botch create. That's no good to us anymore. Get rid of that. Let's just do a global search for change_log. Yep, don't need that in there. Changelog, that needs to go. That's the one we need to change to a hyphen. The model, change that to. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine because that's the slice which has got that in the name, not the custom type which we created. Cool. So that's that. Reload. Hey, we just broke the 3 hour mark. 3 hour mark. Sweet. Longest stream I've done. Oh, what's gone on here? That all worked apart from that. What have I done with the custom? Have I put logo or something instead of... Whoa. Oh, that's the custom type. What have I done wrong? I've put logo instead of header. That's what I've done. All right, edit. Header's in there, but we'll take logo out. Save. Save the file system. What I'll do is I'll quickly just amend this. Add in header. Paste, save, publish. So that's that sorted. That's done. Go back to the page. Quickly delete out this one completely. Don't care for that. I keep doing that. I keep almost going off camera. We'll delete that one out as well. We don't care for that. So we've got them there, cool. Hit reload on that. That should fix itself. Fixed. Push the Prismic on that. And we are a lot closer to tidying up this code base. So I need to really go through this list and figure out what we are and aren't using, because I don't think we use this page hero like anywhere. Maybe we do. I have to search through the custom types. Let's have a quick look. Well, that's pushing. Once that's finished pushing, we'll have a quick look, and then we'll go from there. Cool. Custom types. Let's have a look. Changelog. I don't think this uses page hero. No, I don't. Blog post. Does this use page hero? No, I don't. Blog. Page hero. That uses page hero. Okay, fair enough. So that just makes me think, why do we have one for this and then one for this? Like, why don't we just reuse them? I'm going to change it. We're going to change it. We're going to reuse it because this is ridiculous. What ones does that currently use? That uses hero section, don't it? Yeah, so that just does that. So we'll change the changelog to not use the hero section, but rather to use page hero, because that allows for links, which is a lot better. Save, push. And then I don't know if this is going to let me open that. Yeah, it does. Cool. That's still pushing this way. But yeah. Hopefully this has been an enjoyable stream. I think people have kind of dropped in and out, but that's fine. If you have, feel free to follow me on Twitch or YouTube, or subscribe on YouTube for when I inevitably go live again. This is the third time I've streamed this week, so I don't know if I'll do 3 times every week, but I'll at least do once a week. I know that for a fact. Cool. Right, so in here we need that page hero, and then we just literally copy that in, copy the description in. What I'll also probably do is go to blog and basically just put a contact us link there, because why not? So then I'll get rid of /blog and change that to changelog. Because I'm pretty sure if I do /changelog contact, that should work. That should ping me to the bottom. Yeah, sweet. Changelog contact, changelog. Yep, cool. Save. Publish. Publish. So now nowhere should use that hero section, I don't think, because the home won't use hero section. Nope. So no one uses, so blog doesn't use hero section. Blog post doesn't use hero section, exactly. Use the blog post header one, that does. And now changelog uses that, so we can get rid of the hero section slice. Get rid of that, and then we'll do a global search for hero section just to make sure we've cleaned it all up. So where's this? That's the, that'll be up here onto slices, hero section, delete. Global search again, get rid of that. Mocks, get rid of that. So that's all of them mopped up. And then reload this. That's going to say an unload error as expected because I got rid of a slice. Got rid of the hero section, so that shouldn't be in there anymore. It's not. That's reloaded. Cool. So the only thing I've got to do now, which I'll probably do off camera, is type in the description for the SEO services on the blog, and then add it to the changelog page. And then the blog is done. It's finished. We have sorted it all. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I think that's it for this stream now. So if you've enjoyed the stream and want to see more, like I said, please consider following me or on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube. It means a lot. Share the word. Help others come along. Developing isn't really big on Twitch. It's not really as big as gaming, is it? It's not as big as someone playing League of Legends or whatever. So I'm not expecting thousands of people, but you know, nice to get a little audience going or a little community going around it. But yeah, if you want to see content like this, follow me on Twitter. Links at the bottom of the screen. I do tweets multiple times a week and stuff. But yeah, so I like how I'm now ending the stream and someone joins. God damn it. I don't mean that against you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get angry. It's just like, you know, I love it when someone joins it. It means a lot to me when people actually choose to click on this stream and actually watch me. It does mean quite a lot to me. So it's just a little bit frustrating. That's all for me. Nothing against anyone else, just me. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please consider following so you can see it next time I go live. I'd like to try and get 10 people on a stream next time because I think the highest I've had is 5. So 10 would be pretty cool. But yeah, probably I might stream over the weekend. If not, it'll be early next week. But yeah, cool. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll stop rambling now. I hope you have a good Friday. If it's still Friday for you, it's just nearly not Friday for me. So yeah, have a good Friday, have a good weekend, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Cheers. Thank you. Bye.